Okay, hi everybody. Women only respect men who follow their natural masculine nature or their natural primal nature. I'm not really sure what I want to title it yet, but this is very important, so let me just repeat this one more time. Women only respect men who follow their natural primal masculine nature. Maybe that's going to be the whole title. This is going to be 5 reasons why it's like this. This is going to be 5 different paradigm shifts. I'm going to take this at a slow pace because in order to kind of internalize these paradigm shifts, it's really important that we take this at the proper pace. So I'm going to go nice and slow with this. Now, after this video is over, I just made a brand new free group. It's completely complimentary. I'm giving it to you as a gift. And on top of that, I even have some inside processes that I made for you guys inside of it. You can check that out. It's completely free. It literally doesn't cost you a thing. So join that after this video. Okay, so let's just dive into this. I'm going to show you all 5 of the points. So point number 1, okay, she knows that deep down you don't actually want a relationship. And I'm going to explain. So this is a post that I wrote down, or this was some notes that I wrote down last night. I wrote down, you don't want a relationship. What you actually want is consistent, let's just call it intimacy, okay? Yet most guys lie to themselves and say they want a relationship. Men feel that this needs to occur in order for them to get what they truly want, but it's false. So then I asked a couple questions. I said, do you really want to spend all this free time with her? Do you really want to take time out of your day to go meet her parents? Do you really want to do all of these things that come along with a relationship? No. But guys do it anyways in fear of losing that booty. That's the only reason these things occur. So then I wrote down, you cannot have a relationship with someone where the more you like them, the less they automatically like you. I said, you are not dealing with logic here, you are dealing with hypergamy and women. Relationships do not exist because it is really just a set of words and emotion. And anytime that you stray away from your natural masculine nature of developing options that could lead to reproduction, you'll notice her lose interest and pull away from you. So then I asked another couple questions. I said, you claim you want a relationship, but what does that actually mean? Does that mean you want to eat some food with them and get dinners consistently? Question mark. Does that mean you want to watch some movies? Okay. I wrote down, you can do that without putting a label on it. The more you enter into the land of emotion and try to build some words, which is what a relationship really is, the less she likes you. Welcome to life is what I wrote down. Okay, so this is the truth, is she knows that you probably actually don't care. And on top of that, she knows that you are probably spending a lot of time doing things that you don't actually have interest in doing. So yeah, that's why I wrote that down. Okay, so that's number 1. Number 2, okay, the less you are socially aware, or we can even maybe use the word programmed, okay, the less you're socially aware to care about words, relationships, and emotion, the more women reward you on an intimate level. And then I wrote down, women oftentimes sleep with men who are low in things like compassion or low in empathy, like men who really don't care a whole lot about anything. What I've noticed is that the more you actually care as a man about a relationship, whether that be, did I treat this person good? Am I nice to this person? Am I showing compassion? Am I showing empathy? Am I showing that I'm agreeable so that way she would want to go out on adventures with me or go to the mall with me or go do things with me? The more you actually care about those things, the less she likes you. So since I've noticed this, unanimously with either the women that I've dated or the guys that, I have talked to in my everyday life, this is what I found is women oftentimes sleep with men who are low in empathy, low in compassion, and don't care. So these men don't care if they offend anybody. These men don't care if they're viewed as disagreeable. These men oftentimes don't care if they are viewed as an asshole. These men don't care if they are viewed as assertive. These guys just don't care. So it's like if you carry yourself with that energy, she automatically goes, oh, I feel safe with him. Oh, he's within his masculine nature. Oh, he doesn't really care about judgment. He doesn't care what anybody says about him. And then she goes, well, I definitely need to be around him because he's clearly safe and he can handle anything. right? All of those traits, she's like, well, he probably gets away with this because he can, so he must be safe. See, like, this is why I'm trying to tell you, like, looks and money and status does not make up for the internal masculinity, high value characteristics that are needed, okay? This is where things like having a masculine attitude and tonality comes into play. You have to develop these internal characteristics to convey strength. Okay, so I understand that, you know, your mom told you growing up to be nice. I understand that everybody around you, you know, growing up told you to be a good guy and all this. But the truth that you are going to find is women don't care, right? Like, they don't care if you're nice. They don't care that you wear your heart on your sleeve. They don't care about any of these things. So you have to just basically look at the world as almost like, you know, something where you're constantly testing different things in life. You test what works, and you say, hey, the information I was told, is this true? Does it actually play out this way? And what you're going to find is that a lot of times it doesn't. So yeah, the less you're socially aware to care about words or a relationship or emotion, the better off you are, where it's like they naturally just want to keep seeing you. So that's number 2. Okay, so point number 3, your masculine nature is to develop options that can lead to potential reproduction. So if your masculine nature is developing options that can lead to potential reproduction, her feminine nature is hypergamy. Okay, you have to have a very clear understanding of that. It's different. Okay, so what that means is relationships don't exist because all it is emotion, okay, or a set of words, or a set of emotionally driven words, okay? And the highest level attraction there is, okay, you have to understand this, the highest level attraction that there is would be you two sleeping together. So this is what you have to understand is no matter if it's a one-time thing or maybe a woman you were casually seeing for a couple months, okay, or if you're her husband who ends up having to, you know, pay for all this stuff, you both have achieved the highest level of attraction. Once you two have slept together, there's like no higher level of attraction that can be displayed by either person. Okay, so it's like that's the highest level. That is the result. So what I'm trying to say is this, whether it is something that was temporary in a relationship that she entered into or the guy that, you know, she's married to, you as a man, you have achieved the same thing. So keep that in mind, right? This is why I'm telling you, your masculine nature is developing options that can lead to reproduction. The more you stay true to your masculine nature, the more she will consistently reward you. Because what she sees is she sees that you cannot basically be pulled off your path or your beliefs. So she's like, oh, please just commit to me. Oh, please, I'd really like this. And then as soon as you believe her and you do it, now she starts to reverse her interest level and it actually lowers. So by you being smart enough to have the competency to stay true to your masculine nature, you will be rewarded for it in the dating game. So that's number 3. Okay, number 4. Number 4 is me telling you how I have actually personally tested point number 3. So I've been on dates or I've been, you know, seeing a woman, and then what I'll do is I will just text message others and I will set up dates in front of them. And I will test this for myself to see if the woman who I'm with will leave. And I'll be like, okay, I want to see if this turns her off and if she'll leave. What you're going to find is if you do that, a lot of times they won't. They won't leave. In fact, I have even tested this for myself. And every time that I've done that, I don't think there's ever been a single time where the woman has left and been like, I don't want to deal with you, or I don't want to talk to you, or I don't want to date you anymore. That's never happened. Okay, so she really likes to see that you have options. So that's the 4th point. And then the 5th point that I wrote down is number 5. She feels safer with you knowing that you care about your needs more than anybody else's. So instantly when a guy starts to care about everybody else's needs more than his own, like if you care about her needs more than your own, or she notices you're constantly caring about other people's needs and then neglecting your own self-improvement, she instantly doesn't feel safe with you if you do that, because it's like, well, I can't trust this guy to do what's required. I can't trust this guy to, you know, level up in his career or obtain the right future resources or stay true to his ambitious goals because he's willing to take time out of his day to please everybody else. So she actually feels safer with you knowing that you put your needs first, because now she probably sees that you're able to go places in life when it comes to your own stability, your own career, your own financial goals, all of that. So these are the 5 reasons that I have found that women only respect men who follow their natural masculine nature. Guys, let's just call this for what it is, okay? She knows you don't care about a lot of the things you're doing if you enter into a relationship. She knows that you don't necessarily want to take time out of your day on a Saturday to walk through the shopping mall for 2 hours and do all this. She knows that, this random thing you have to do where she needs you to go, to the store and pick this up because she forgot it, or she knows just like all of the hours that you spend doing all these things. Women know on like a deep down level, I believe, that men do this purely out of fear because they don't want to lose that consistent booty in the bedroom. And once again, that lowers the attraction because she's like, am I this guy's only option? So yeah, this might be some hard truths, but definitely will help you if you stick to it.